So everyone has been wondering, why did Crawford go from Mr. Nice Guy to stepping up on Canelo Alvarez, stepping up on his space and pressuring him, pushing him back? If that caught me off guard, I know that caught Canelo off guard. He didn't expect Crawford to do that. But that was Crawford sending a message that he's going to step on Canelo on fight night. It ain't going to be none of that running shit Canelo keeps talking about. Well, the undisputed pound-for-pound number one king, Terence Bud Crawford, gave his reaction to the whole face-off where he stated, quote, "Yo, Canelo, you gonna pay for that weak-ass push. I got you. Remember I said this." Wow. That's what Crawford had to say. You know, Crawford making it seem like it was Canelo who pushed him when for every action, there's a reaction. It was Crawford that was pushing up on Canelo, which forced Canelo to push him. And the way Canelo pushed Crawford, you can tell Canelo has a lot of respect for Crawford. Because remember, when Canelo was facing off with Caleb Plant, he straight up pushed him for talking trash when Canelo was talking trash back. And then when Caleb swinged on him, we all saw what happened after that. The point I'm trying to make, Canelo is not going to let anyone punk him or bully him. I mean, I even remember the time when Floyd tried to give Canelo his belt to take a picture on the weigh-ins. And Canelo said, hell no, I'm not touching that belt. I'm not going to take it now. I'm going to take it after the fight. That's what Canelo told Floyd. So Canelo never been friendly when it comes to this type of activities, the face-offs and stuff like that. To see Canelo step back when Crawford was pushing him instead of hold his space and then do a friendly push. Now, either they rehearsed that over the dinner with turkey, or Canelo, he respects the hell out of Crawford and he wants no smoke with Crawford, especially outside of the ring. Crawford got cat-like reflexes. It ain't gonna be that Caleb Plant slap and miss. If Crawford is gonna miss, he's gonna throw an atomic bomb like he did at the Benavidez weigh-in. So that's why I think Canelo didn't want to mess with Crawford there. As far as why did Crawford push up on Canelo violating his space, I think either Crawford was trying to size up Canelo and his strength, more importantly, see how strong Canelo is, see the myth about Canelo, is he really the Mike Tyson at 168? Or Crawford got tired and fed up of Canelo Alvarez trash talking because Canelo was slickly diss Crawford, while Terence Crawford is praising Canelo, even though he can shit on Canelo all day. But instead, he's praising Canelo, and he giving Canelo more credit than he even deserves for stuff that Canelo never achieved. Crawford never mentioned Canelo testing positive for PEDs or Canelo avoiding Benavidez, Andrade, and Jamal Charlo back when he was healthy. Crawford didn't do any of that. Instead, he only praised Canelo. On the other hand, Canelo, he always slickly throws in there how Crawford has a weak resume. But then with the second breath, he will say Crawford is better than Mayweather. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't add up. And I think Crawford got tired of that. That's why he stepped up to Canelo to let him know he's going to step on him on fight night. And Canelo is going to end up being another nobody on Crawford's resume, like he told Errol Spence. If Canelo thinks Crawford didn't beat elite fighters, even though Crawford beat Gamboa, Errol Spence, Porter, Amir Khan, Benavidez, etc., I guess when Crawford beats Canelo, Canelo is going to be another nobody on his resume. We all know there is nobody on Canelo's resume equivalence of Errol Spence when Crawford fought him for undisputed when they were both undefeated on the fight of the decade. I don't care if Canelo lost to Floyd or Bivol. I'm talking about the fighters Canelo beat. Who? Gennady Golovkin and Lara? A lot of people felt those guys beat Canelo. So clearly robberies don't count. You got to point out a fighter Canelo dominated. Canelo never dominated anyone the way Crawford dominated Spence. Canelo never dominated anyone in that fashion. If so, it would have had been Crooklyn. We know Crooklyn doesn't match with Errol Spence. So Come fight night, I'm telling you, Canelo is not going to be an elite fighter. He's going to end up being another nobody on Crawford's resume. Even though Crawford moved up 3 weight divisions to fight the undisputed champion, the old media has been hyping up as the pound-for-pound #1 fighter over him before he lost to Bivol and even after. For the people that don't know, Canelo is only repeating the talking points of old media and the race fans when he says that Crawford beat no elite fighters, when in fact Crawford has a better resume than Canelo. We don't care the washed up fighters Canelo beat like Sugar Shane Mosley when he was 42 freaking years old. That shit don't count. We talking about the real opposition, your rivals that you avoided and things of that sort. So Crawford without a doubt has a better resume than Canelo. But come fight night, this is why a lot of old media members is already picking Crawford to beat Canelo. But one thing they could never take back is all the praise they gave Canelo, saying that he's the greatest Mexican fighter of all time. So when Crawford moves up to beat Canelo for undisputed, that's who he beat. All the praise the old media gave to Canelo. You cannot take that back. Last but not least, it was so hilarious to me to hear Crawford threaten Canelo Alvarez for pushing him, even though it was Crawford that caused the whole scene. I can't wait to see the follow-up by Bud, whether the threat he was referring to is in the ring or outside of the ring. However, when it comes to the face-offs, I'm pretty sure Canelo will have his guard up now. Crawford did catch Canelo off guard last time, but I don't think he's going to do that next time. We shall see. With that being said, go ahead and drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe below. And to be continued on the next episode of Akhi, Akhi TV. Peace out. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Back in the middle, back in the middle. Yeah. Stay forward with your belts. Come on. Just stay forward. Stay forward. We'll get your belts out here. Just stay forward. Number 1. Let's go, bud. We the bullies. Welcome to boxing, man. You got your belt? Put your belt out here. Here. Put this belt out. You got your belts here?
No, I ain't got no belts.
No?
I ain't bring no belts. I'm taking his belts. I'm taking your belts. They coming home with me.
You good?
They coming here.
We the bullies.
They coming.
We the bullies.
Yeah, I know.
We the bullies.
You gonna remember. I want you to remember. That's the whole purpose. I want you to remember. Yeah. I want you to remember.
All right, man.